My parents came as immigrants from Russia, and they loved coming to the mountains. They couldn't afford to stay here, but they'd bring picnics out here. And they took us to the Tunnel Mountain Campground, almost next to where the Banff Centre is now. There were artists sitting on the edge of the cliffs, painting mountains and the scenery around them, and we were only children, 5, 6-year-olds old. We'd be running around, and we'd look over their shoulders, and they'd paint on my face. I lived in a house where there was a lot of cultural life, and there was music in our home all the time. My mother always liked singing Russian songs when she was ironing or doing any housework. I also went with her to concert series, and I heard and saw many famous musicians, Rubinstein, Hoffman, Heifetz. Hearing the music live, there's nothing like it. My husband and I would go to opera in Europe and New York. And one time we were coming back from New York, and I said, we really should have that in our own city. We shouldn't have to travel. Calgary's a small town. And if you wanted things to happen, you had to get involved. So I thought I'd get myself involved. And the first one was the Calgary Philharmonic Orchestra. And from then on, people wanted me to help them with other things. And I sat on the board of the National Arts Centre, and I once did a project called Capes, and we taught every subject in the school through the eyes of an artist. I think that volunteering does help people. I think being part of communities is how you understand them, and you meet people from different walks of life. In every way, it enriches your life. I was on the board of Banff Centre for 7 years, and I loved it. There were so many wonderful things going on here. Dance, visual arts, opera, all of those things. Banff Centre has been here for 90 years. The theatre needed renovating. And I talked about leaving a legacy. I thought, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the theatre better. It was something that I loved doing. I'm looking at Ryan. He's got this beautiful instrument, and he's been classically trained, and he's trying new things. And I think that's wonderful. That's the creative process going. I get energized by that. I love it. We all need food and shelter, but after that, we need the arts. They give us life.